players playing in Europe, playing in Africa, the inner workings of their craft, every single little thing. And also, very importantly, tasting African food with Patty. Are you ready for that?
Of course, we're going to broaden up our taste palettes and we're going to take it to the whole of Africa. We're not just going to stick here in Namibia. Of course, it's important to also appreciate Namibian culture and food, but we're going to broaden it up, like you say, and we're going to try everything.
That's right. So join us as we take you beyond borders for the love of sport within the Mix Africa.
Creativity rises from artists, from athletes, from dreamers. And when the world comes to explore Namibia, they discover something extraordinary. Because when sport moves people, creativity moves ideas, and tourism moves the world toward us.
We gaan een veld toe. Okay, good afternoon once again. We are live at Windhoek Gymnasium, which is again, we're gonna rep the. Good afternoon once again. Here you're with Bernie as your commentator. So we are live at Windhoek Gymnasium, private school. They are hosting the NRU Namibia School Union Sports League, which is under the Momentum, which is the under 19 Premier League that will kick off today, live at the Windhoek Gymnasium. We are streaming it live on the website on YouTube. So we're quickly going to go throughout the starting lineups. The under 14 is still playing. Game is finally about to wrap up. Just checking around a few highlights. Last few minutes. See the young stars, young boys that has to take major steps. Plays in the upcoming men's league. So these boys are now playing live. Got the scrum there by VIS. Then gets, that was a knock. They're going back for a scrum. So it's Windhoek Gymnasium versus Windhoek High School. And break. Let's take a break.
Flex is taking on a new look. A new feel. And a new location. Don't miss Flex DSTV channel 285, GoTV channel 25 every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, where we flex your mind and your muscles.
Okay, good afternoon once again. We are live at the Windhoek Gymnasium private school. So I think they are facing today, which is Windhoek Gymnasium and Dr. Lemert, all the way from Rehoboth. So we got the starting lineup, team sheet, which we will run through 1 to number 15. And then we're going to call out the bench, coaches from both sides. So starting off with King Price Lions, which is Windhoek Gymnasium starting lineup. We got Dirk Poseidonode, which is number 1. We have DJ Goos, which is number 2. Gert Pretorius, which is number 3. Number 4, we got Pulame. Number 5, we got Marnu. Number 6, we got Angelo. Number 7, we got Janro. Number 8, we got Leon. Number 9, we got Evan. Number 10, we got Fanzel. Number 11, we got Joan. Number 12, we have JD, which is JD Converts, which is the captain that will lead us, the inside center. And then we have number 13, Fourie Steyn, which is the vice captain. We have Kylie van Wyk. And then we have Emmanuel Jimmy, which is the fullback. Running up to the bench, we have Luan, Duan, Adrian, Colonel, Marshall, Caden, Nico, William. Running over to the coaches with Maritz, Thon, Jaco Engels, Vince, Dreyer. Team manager with Aubrey Mayberg, which is the final team of Windhoek Gymnasium. So now we're running over to Dr. Lemmert. So starting lineup, 1 to 15. That will be Samuel, which is number 1. Number 2 with Pilon, which is number 2. Number 3 with Marcius, my bad. Number 4 we have with Mariano. Number 5 we got Brendan. Number 6 we have Jaden Maton. Number 7 we have Gillian. Number 8 we have Damien. Number 9 we have Giovanno. Number 10 will be Jimai. Number 11 will be Joano. Number 12 will be Owen. Number 13 will be Hendricks. Number 14 will be Wafik. And number 15 we have Enrique Diergaard. So just quickly going back to the bench. Number 16 we have Dante. Number 17 we have Dirk. Number 18 we got DiMarco. Number 19 we have Raiden. Number 20 we have Keegan. Number 21 we have Ethan. Number 22 we got Damien. And number 23 we have Ashton. Running off to the coaches, we have Smile Loopsa, which is the head coach. Assistant coach is Fernald Bok. And then we have TM, which is the team manager, which is Nick de Vere. So yeah. We're going for an ad break. Thank you.
Namibia is a land of movement, with waves that never stop reaching forward. Here, adventure is not something we search for. It is something we are born into. In every corner of this country, creativity rises, from artists, from athletes, from dreamers. And when the world comes to explore Namibia, they discover something extraordinary. Because when sport moves people, creativity moves ideas, and tourism moves the world toward us. Something powerful happens. A platform where movement meets imagination, where industries connect, where opportunity grows, where Namibia's next chapter begins. Welcome to the...
Good afternoon, waiting for the major game. Major game from both sides. Dr. Lehmet versus Windhoek Gymnasium. We have Dr. Lehmet going on the field first. And then we have Windhoek Gymnasium under 19. Going on. Okay, we got AR1, which is Ronald, and we got that's the assistant referee. And then we have Tuhan Besaidnoud as the main referee for this game. Windhoek Gymnasium Lions versus Dr. Lehmet. About to kick off. Windhoek Gymnasium off is taking the kickoff right on their own home ground, which means that number 10 will take the lead. Boys are behind him, waiting for the chase off, waiting for the referee's whistle to blow. There goes the first kickoff. Chase is on. No one caught the ball. There we have a first line out. Ball wasn't in contact with anyone. Going over straight to the line out, which is Dr. Lehmet's line out. Yep. Gymnasium wins the ball. Yep. First counter rack of the game. Gymnasium's advantage. Second counter rack of the game. Third one. 10 gets. 10 gives it over to 12. Inside center. Counter rack in form. Non-contact, going back for the penalty. Tackler not rolling away. Clearly from the ref's call sign. Mark has been made. Set. Windhoek Gymnasium is going for the first line out. 10 kicks it to touchline. Closer to the try line. Of Dr. Lehmet. Mark has been set. And that goes good. Advantage. Set the maul. Looking for the first try. Rack has been formed. Closer to the try line. Pick up and drive. There goes the first try. Windhoek Gymnasium. Number 10 kicking to the post. It's about 60 seconds. Once the ball is set, time starts now. Score remains 5-0 in favor of Windhoek Gymnasium Lions. There goes the chase from Dr. Leonard. Ball being passed to 13. Contact being made, counteract there. Playing hands all the way to the wing. Every man 15 gets. Closer to the touchline. 10 gets, then give it over. Rock set. Going back. Dr. Lemet keeps remaining offside. Which means they're going for another touchline out on the kick. There are 7 in a line out, so there should be 7 on the other side. Dr. Lemet should be 7, with Gymnasium 7. No contents being made. Play on, and they're driving with the ball. Driving. Still advantage. 12 cats. Playing all the way to the wing. Going back for the penalty. Tap and go, 6 gets. Another penalty. Juan Basaino, which is the main referee, showing he signs clearly in I think Gymnasium boys like going for lineouts. I think that's their advantage. They got major big forwards. Just look at that number 4, number 8, number 6, number 7. They got major loose forwards, tight head forwards. Boko is about to set for the line out. Chases on. Lemmer has to defend here. Hooker gets the ball, goes in for the contact. He has his support. 9 gets the ball, gives it over to 5, then lose the ball. Knock on, player down. Got a player down, medics attending to them. Another youngster just on the ground. Knock on from Gymnasium, going over to Dr. Lemet's first scrum of the game. First scrum of the game. Back looks heavy on Gymnasium side, but let's see what Dr. Lemet can do. And sit. Just steady both sides. Number 3 is scrumming not properly inside from Gymnasium, so advantage over back to Dr. Lemet. The number 10 is going for touchline. He wants a line out for the team. Ball not out. Play on. Number 11 has the ball going through inside, outside. Nine gets. Give it over to 12, 10. Playing backline ball. quick hands. And there goes the second try. In the corner again. Same spot. Try there, been awarded. It's 10-0, waiting for the conversion. Conversion over successfully. 12-0 in favor of Gymnasium. We got 9 minutes into the game. Kick off again. Clearly not 10, that was a quick tap and play. Disadvantage still remain in their favor. He gets the ball backwards, play on. Knock, here comes, seems like number 9 wants to ask a question. Going into a second scrum of the game. Knock on from Dr. Lemmet. Setting up. Let's see if the scrum can be smooth. Okay. They got the advantage. Ball is out. Just look at that strong carrier. Up, play on the ground. The number 10 kicks. Yes, the ball. Whoa, just look at that lovely dummy kick. Ruck is being set. There's advantage. High tackle while the player is on the ground, which is not allowed into the game. Looking for another touch lineup. Ball wasn't out there. Look at that, number 11. Play on. Still a great ball from there. Just look at that breakthrough from the number 13. All the way, doesn't have support. Looks like the advantage go over from them. Player tackler not releasing on the ground. 13 gets the ball again, played right over to the wing. Give it. Just look at that lovely pass. Playing hands all the way. Pick up and go. Looking for support. 10 gets, which is the captain, I believe so. 13 gets. Another knock on. Seems like it's gonna be a whole day of scrumming here on the gymnasium rugby field playground. Boys like scrumming. Ball is out. 12 hands. Give it inside, outside. Whoa. Has the ball. Rock is full form. Gymnasium is trying to defend. Ooh, dangerous tackle there. Still advantage on Dr. Lemmer's side. All the way. Looks like he's going back for the advantage. They have to make a choice there. Where do they want to? Looks like it's a tap and go, giving it all the way to the forwards. Rock has been formed, set. 9 gives it out to 10. And 10 wants to make a breakthrough inside outside. Dazana has timing now, trying to hold him up. He got seconds, minutes. Ball got stolen back. Rebo, Dr. Lemmer has the advantage. It's the first scrum of the game. We are 14 minutes into the game. Let's look for a scrum set. Ball is out. Gymnasium has the advantage. They're trying to keep the player down, but looks like it's a phenomenal, very strong player. Looks like he's one of the carriers. Look at that number 3. Ooh. Advantage. Knock. 6 scrum of the first game. Looks like Dr. Lemmer has the advantage here again, looking for the try. Actually want to score a try. They're quite desperate, looking for a try here. Doan beside now, which is the main referee. It's the scrum. Dr. Lemmer has the advantage. 12s get the ball. Played over to 10. 10 gives to 15. 15. Oh. Clear forward. Doan sets the mark. 7th scrum of the game. Looks like Dr. Lemmet might not be strong with their forwards, but they got major tactics there in the scrum. Just look at Gymnasium's back. Quite heavy, major guys. Know exactly what it is for. Let's look at the final scrum here. Ball is out. 10 receive. 10 gives it over to 12. And 12 goes through a breakthrough. Gives it over to 11. Keep on playing hands. Whoa, just look at that. Whoa. There goes the swing. That was a great try. All the way from Gymnasium's fullback. (17-0) in favor of Windhoek Gymnasium. Lions Premier League team. The conversion is over. So it's 19-0 in favor of Windhoek Gymnasium Lions. Premier League. Kickoff being set. Chase is on. Backwards. Number 4. Whoa. Great carry back. Flanker been taken down. Great carrier back. Great stoppage there from the Lemmert's team. Dr. Lemmert has the advantage. Player not releasing the ball. Not tapping on the mark. Has to go all the way back. Duan sets the mark. They're going for full main line out. We have Ronald there, which is the King Prize assistant referee AR1. Mark has been set. Lemmer has the advantage. Moving back and forth out of the line out. Guess that was a right call there from the ref. Tap and go. Gymnasium likes playing. Whoa. Number 9 taking the ball out of the counter rack. I guess the chase is on. Looking like there's another line out. Line out again on Lemmer's side. AR1 steps in to assist the referee. On the previous call, he reversed it back over to the going back to Lemmert's scrum. Dr. Lemmert's scrum. So Dr. Lemmert has the advantage here. Not big boys. Not major like Gymnasium, but they got skillful loosies from there. They just want a solid scrum. Just look at that. Great scrum. And then they set it. They hold it steady. Just watch out for the 9. Yep. Right call there from the refs. He has to go back. Set it on the mark. That was a tap and go. Lemmert has the advantage. They want to play it all the way to the wing. Whoa, just look at that tackle there. There goes the number 3 again. Rock has been formed. So the boys want to play. Oh, look, 7 receives. He wants to keep on playing handoff, handoff. Player going down on his knees. Went off his feet. Advantage over to Gymnasium. Green captain asking a question. I think the ref answered. Looks like Gymnasium likes a line out. If they're in position, they like going for the advantages, which they see where the opportunity is. And this major young boys likes winning. And now it's been said. It's been said, play on by the refs. They're within 7 meters away from the touchline. That was a great first phase. Let's look at the second phase. Another advantage. They are not 10 meters, so he keeps on playing the advantage. He then goes back. Goes back. Gymnasium was not within 10 meters. There goes another lovely try all the way from Windhoek Gymnasium. I bet it's from the number 15. All the way from the fullback. Scored another lovely try. (24-0) in favor of Windhoek Gymnasium, waiting for the conversion to make it 26-0. If the conversion is successful, we stay with 26-0. If not, we stay with 24-0. No conversion. Just 24-0 in favor of Windhoek Gymnasium. Proudly sponsored by Momentum, Spa and My Zone. It's a live broadcast game. (26 minutes to the game. 3 minutes before half time. Chase is on. Just look at that great carrier, great bump off there. Counter being set. A great handoff. Advantage over to Rebels. Which is Dr. Lemmer. Players holding on to the ball. Going for the line out. That was a great kick. Great kick. With the assistant AR2 on the further side. I bet it's a schoolboy just trying to assist to keep the game into the movement with the main referee with a side note, which is the one beside note. is on. Ref shows another scrum. So he's giving the scrum back to Dr. Lemmert. Reset the scrum. First scrum that collapsed, so it's the first reset during the first half game. Let's look for a solid scrum. Advantage over. Play still goes on while it's half time because it was an advantage. So Gymnasium still has a play on. Joan. Oh, great line out there from great line out from Gymnasium. They want to set the maul. They're going with the maul. They're driving the boys all the way up. They keep on driving with the maul. Just look at that advantage. A great offload. Number 9 keeps the ball. He goes all the way up, up, up. Drove in some few 10 meters, 20 meters. I believe so. 10 receives. 10 gives over to 12. 12 gives over to 13. 10 gets. Looks like they want to go for a lineup. Looks like we're past half time, but these boys actually came out to play. Looks like both team is hungry. Ref didn't set properly the mark, so they have to go all the way back and reset. There goes number 5, Muran, and there goes a try. The try before half time for Windhoek Gymnasium, all the way from the number 5 lock. Just look at that lovely try. Kick miss. Score remains 29-0. Looks like it's not half time. Great pick up there, advantage. Dr. Lemon. Whoa, he wants to get a breakthrough, going all the way for the first try of the game. Play it down on the ground. They like pick up and driving. 10 gets. The chase is on. Ooh, just look at him. It's the red versus green. Just look at that strong carrier. Receive and carry it right through about 5 to 7 meters. 10 gags and he kicks the ball and the chase is on. Ball got all the way past to the wing. There was another knock on from Green. Scrum over. Substitution. Looks like there goes an injury player off, or just a replacement for now. Looks like it went off as a lock. The scrum is in favor of Windhoek Gymnasium. Now we got Dr. Lambert. That inside outside steppy. One hand off but got dragged out all the way. That's half time. See you second half.
Namibia is a land of movement, with waves that never stop reaching forward. Here, adventure is not something we search for. It is something we are born into. In every corner of this country, creativity rises, from artists, from athletes, from dreamers. And when the world comes to explore Namibia, they discover something extraordinary. Because when sport moves people, creativity moves ideas, and tourism moves the world toward us. Something powerful happens. A platform where movement meets imagination, where industries connect, where opportunity grows, where Namibia's next chapter begins. Welcome to the Creative Sport Tourism Expo. Exhibit, partner, experience. Creative Sport Tourism.
hier in sulke tyd. En dis daar's WAP. Hy is tussen die pale deur.
Dis great. Well done. En baie dankie vir ons kant af.
We are bringing to you In the Mix Africa, broadening our perspective, focusing on African players playing in Europe, playing in Africa, the inner workings of their craft, every single little thing. And also, very importantly, tasting African food with Patty. Are you ready for that?
Of course, we're going to broaden up our taste palettes and we're going to take it to the whole of Africa. We're not just going to stick here in Namibia. Of course, it's important to also appreciate Namibian culture and food, but we're going to broaden it up, like you say, and we're going to try everything.
That's right. So join us as we take you beyond borders for the love of sport with In the Mix Africa.
Flex is taking on a new look. A new feel. And a new location. Don't miss a Flex DSTV channel 285, GoTV channel 25 every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, where we flex your mind and your muscles.
Oops. Looks like first rock of the second half been set. Oh, and there goes. Ooh, just look at that breakthrough all the way from the number 7 flanker, right under the post. The number 7 flanker, what a great breakthrough from all the way from there. Mr. Ref has the ball in there and give it over to number 10. Conversion successfully. Looks like Dr. Lema didn't wake up from halftime, so they have to get the rhythm right, falling back into the system, play there plenty of structures. You at least get a goal. Oh, just look at that, another breakthrough. Oh, Rock has been set. The great pick up and go. Great breakthrough. Tried to hand off, didn't succeed. Which means his boot got carried out. Just look at that. Great pickup. Played it over to 10. 10 plays over to Hooker. Hooker gets forward, set the first spot. Fourth gets. Oh, just look at that. Offload. 6 flanker blindside just got stopped right there. Number 1 gets. Goes straight into the first counter rack. Ref been blowed. Seems like he's not clear with his calls. Tackler not rolling away from the rack. That's a clear call. Going for the first line out for the second half. It's Gymnasium's line out. Ball boy placing the ball there. Okay, it's the ball. Set. Ref says play on. Another try from the number 7 again. Second try. (36-0). Waiting for the conversion again. The number 10 again with his lefty. It's a great kicker today. Seems like he's playing home, so he has major advantages. Seems like he knows his home ground field very well. Let's look to the side. That's 41-0. Waiting for the conversion to make it 43-0 in favor of Gymnasium. No conversion. Score remains 41-0 in favor of Windhoek Gymnasium. My Zone streaming it live on YouTube with the major supporters Spar and Momentum supporting the Namibian Premier League, Namibia School Sports Union, which is Momentum. Just want to say thank you to the major sponsors as we are watching this game live with them as well. It looks like Gymnasium has the ball inside. Whoa! Just look at that great step in and a great offload all the way from the number 14 to the number 6. Number 7. Just look at that great pass. He receives 13 receives over to 14. Inside step again. Wanted to hand off, didn't succeed. Offloaded all the way to number 6. And he scores a lovely try. Number 10 again with his lefty, 46-0 in favor of Gymnasium. Conversion over, that's 48-0 in favor of Gymnasium. Windhoek Gymnasium Lions, Premier League A team. Looks like they're having an easy, relaxed game. But let's see what Dr. Lemmer can show us. Advantage. And they have a great carrier. Rock has been formed from the kickoff. Marno has been carried back. There's an advantage of playing on. Going back. Advantage was playing over. Coming back into the scrum again, which means Gymnasium knocked on. It's Dr. Lemmer's scrum. Let's see what they can do. I don't think Dr. Lemmer has a big pack, but with the pack they have is the amazing job they can do. Might not be physical, but they're quite tactic and strong, eh? Said never judge a book by its cover in the rugby league. It looks like Gymnasium got the ball again. The number 7 flanker gives up, carried on. Gymnasium did a substitution on the number 23. Number 8 carries the ball on. He keeps on being blocked. 10 gets. Whoa! Loses the ball. Kicked the ball away. I don't know for what reason. They had an advantage. They had to come back all the way for a knock. Lost the ball forward. That's still plenty called a knock. Dr. Lambert's second scrum into the second half game. Looks like they've won the scrum. Just look at that chop. Chase is on. And there he goes. Coming off from the bench. Play 23. Ten gets. Now Dr. Lambert has to defend here. That wasn't actually allowed, but the ref let it play on. Dr. Lambert has another penalty advantage. They're not. That was a quick tap and kick. So Dr. Lambert got the advantage. And they actually messed up within their own favor. Looks like that ball was skewed right there, but Mr. Ref let it play on. 12 gets, give it over to 10. 10s keep rolling on. Just look at that now, play 23. Just look at that quick tap. Gets the ball, kicks the ball for a touch line out. Looks like the green team from Dr. Lambert, they're not up for the playing test. I think they lost a huge momentum during the first half breakdown. Now it's into the second half for the 8-0. Gymnasium leading. Gymnasium's line out. And a great line out been set. Trying to stop the most dangerous players there from Gymnasium, which means once they receive, those guys are gone. Just look at that. All being lost. Dr. Lambert was offside. Gymnasium likes line out. I guess that's the favorite tactic they have for the day. With the second AR on further on the other side, which can't make any calls, just has to raise up his flag. Number 1 gives the call that they won. Line out been set. Great line out. Ruck has been formed. Picks it up. 10 plays it over to 12. Just look at that great pickup. Player down. Another ruck in form. Number 8 gets. They set a counter ruck. Number 2 gets. They're quite doing whoa, just look at that big carrier from the number 1 from Gymnasium that went straight in for clear hit, and they lost the ball. Whoa, looks like a fight wants to break out. Time off. Just going through a quiet replay. Just look at that number 14. That was an inside, and offloaded to this 6th flanker. Great offload. He scores his try. Okay, back onto the play, which means it's time on back again. Scrum reset. They're not strong, but they've got smart skills to play. Just look, whoa. Gymnasium has advantage. And now it looks like the boys are coming back into the system, want to play the mood. Now they actually want to play rapid. Now they're hungry. There's a slight injury, which means it's that number 9. Medics are not tending to him. Slight injury. Medics attending to the number 9 of Dr. Lemat. Looks like he has to stay on the field, doesn't want to go off. So sorry, it was a time back on. The limit is just amazed at some certain scrums. Scrum not stable, have to break up again. Just look at them. They're not young, they're not big or physical, but they have some major skills. They know how to play smart. That's one thing I like about them. Just look how low they can go to make it difficult for Gymnasium scrum. And then they keep it low. There's the advantage again. Just look at them. Not strong, but very young. And just look at that number 10. He's looking for quite gap. And he gets the ball. I think they're playing a 50-50 pass. Number 9 kicks an up and under. Just look at that lovely ends. "51 minutes into the game, look like Windhoek Gymnasium's Premier League, the Lion team under 19. Quite big, strong, buff. They like setting up pots, or they set a breakthrough, but they didn't get this one through. Going for it, touchline out. Dr. Lemmer has the advantage. It's in their favor. Now I bet they can score a try from here. They have won the